This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
Yeah, I thought in the first half we just it looked like we didn't have the energy that we normally play with. San Diego State was a team coming into the tournament that we felt with their veterans and how well coached they are. And I thought in the first half it looked like they were a team that kind of knew their roles a little bit more. We're still trying to figure out who we are. And we thought somebody off the bench that maybe hadn't played last night could have an impact. And obviously, Kamani Johnson was absolutely incredible the last 19 minutes of the game.
All right, we'll do questions for Trevon.
Trevon, your play down the stretch, especially in overtime, just tell me, how big was that for you guys?
It was big. The main thing, I was just trying to be a leader on the court. I know my teammates needed me, so just playing hard, keeping us together, had a good come out.
Were you guys worried when you were down double digits there for a few different times?
You're always worried when you're down double digits, but I just kept huddling the guys up, telling them we got to keep fighting, we got to stay in it. It's an older team. We knew that going in. We had hard film. We prepped for them hard. We were well prepared, but we knew it was going to be a fight going in.
Mark?
Take us through that last sequence at the end of regulation when you trap Lamont Butler and you dive on the floor.
I didn't know that the guy was going to give it up that easy. He's a senior guard. It's that those guys are old. He lost the ball, dove on it, timeout as soon as I got it.
You surprised he didn't call timeout?
I'm a little surprised he didn't call timeout. He was in a bad situation. He was fumbling the ball. I'm surprised his coach didn't call timeout. He didn't call a timeout. We got the ball. Kamani made a big play, and then went from there.
Late in the as the game got late in regulation, and you guys kept trying to come back, and they kept hitting a shot. What's going through your mind? Do you think at a certain point you start thinking, yeah, maybe it's not our day?
Just taking it one possession at a time. Coach always tells us we live and die on each possession. So that last 2-3 minutes of regulation, we were just living and dying on each possession.
The last thing from me, their center, Nathan Mensah, who's Defensive Player of the Year in the Mountain West Conference, fouls out. How much of a factor was that not to have his size and length out there?
He's Defensive Player of the Year. That's huge. I know number 0 fouled out too in the overtime, but when Mensah fouled out, that was big for us. He was really a non-factor today, it felt like.
Anything else for Trevon?
Trevon, how big is it to go home 2-1 from here, especially after last night?
It's big. Last night we really just, the game happened how it happened. Really, we just tried to put that behind us today, come back and get the win, and we did that.
All right, thank you, Trevon. We'll keep Coach for a few more.
Good job, too.
Coach, if I may, the same question, to leave here 2-1, especially after the way last night went.
Yeah, for us with 11 new players and 6 freshmen, obviously this game was scheduled well in advance. If we knew that we had 11 new guys and 6 freshmen, I probably would have asked Coach Odom if we could come another year because the field was really good. Look, San Diego State's coaching staff, I thought, did an incredible job today. They controlled the game for most of the game, and we did, just enough to hang around. It's not often that a game kind of has an NBA feel, how it ended. But that's how a lot of NBA games kind of end. You just keep talking to your team about hang around. Eventually, you try to get 2 or 3 stops in a row. We ran some plays that we have not practiced at all, that elbow pick and roll, because we had some personnel in the game that we have not had. That there was that group that had never played together. But again, San Diego State's a great basketball team. They're going to have an incredible year. I like how their offense, they got different guys touching the ball, and then to try to score on the Aztecs is really, really hard. And thought the refs, that game's really hard to ref tonight. And I thought those guys did a good job of controlling, the emotions of the game.
Mark?
What did you see on that last sequence? And what was the plan there?
The regulation?
In
or-
regulation, were you going to trap automatically, or?
Yeah, well, we wanted to try and make as many passes as we could, and then maybe rotate a little bit out of it. We kind of live and die sometimes on some of our gambling traps. But I thought Bradley got a pretty good look on the one that he missed. And then I thought we missed a couple too. I think it was just two teams. It was like a heavyweight fight that, legs. You look at the 3-point shooting. You and I probably could have knocked one. I mean, they were just a tired group and two really good defensive teams.
On the last play of regulation, or second to last play, you trap, but they get out of the trap. They reverse it. They get some passes, and then you finally foul Seiko. He makes a free throw. The second time, you get a harder trap. But was there something different that happened? Did it come quicker? The one on Butler.
Yeah, I mean, we just felt like, we wanted them not to run whatever Coach Dutch wanted them to run. So we felt like by trying to do something random, I just felt that they were too smart, execute too well to let them do something in their comfort zone, and we were kind of willing to gamble. But we weren't going to play passive defense and just let them run whatever they wanted to run.
And something happened in the handshake.
No, there was
line?
just a Aztec fan that came down and said some things.
To you.
Whoever.
Okay. I just got a ton of texts of people saying that there was an incident.
There was words exchanged.
Football is back, and BetOnline remains your number one source for all your football betting needs this season. You'll find the latest odds, matchup info, player news, and game trends. And as your continued source for all sports wagering info, BetOnline features live betting, free contests, live scores, and giveaways all season long. Always the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite sports and events like MLB, MMA, tennis, boxing, and even golf. Head to betonline.ag to join and receive your 100% welcome bonus with your first deposit. Make sure to use the promo code BELIEVE to receive your rewards. That's BLEAV. Bet online, where the game starts.